Hey everybody, Wayne here, aka Squirrel Madness Comics, back with another video. This is a CGC unboxing, but kind of not. So I already did an unboxing video for these books, but I did not like the video. But since I've already unboxed the books, I can't rebox them and unbox them. So I've had to rethink how I want to sort of present the stuff that I'm going to show you. So this should hopefully be a shorter video than the original one, which was like over 20 minutes, and I talked too much, and you already know that. So this was the second batch that I sent to CGC a little over a month ago. I guessed some grades, I put them in a video. Now we're gonna see how close I got to reality. Well, I already know how close I got, but I'm gonna share that with you now. So, some of the books that I said I was gonna send in, I ended up not sending in. And there's a couple extra books that I threw in that I originally was not going to put in. That I actually remembered after the fact. I thought I'll throw them in. So I did these, I'm doing these in alphabetical order. So actually the first three books are three books that I had added in. So they're all ASM Keys, ASM 601, 606, and 607. I actually thought these were all, I was hoping they were all going to be 9.8. I really did. They got the full press and clean and everything by me. So I was a little disappointed when 601 came back as a 9.4. I kind of thought at least, come on, 9.6. I don't really know the reason. I don't have grader's notes for it. I don't know what's going on. So anyway, 9.4, 9.6 and sorry, 606 and 607 are the famous Black Cat covers. So they both came back at 9.6, which I guess isn't too bad. They came in a large lot of Amazing Spider-Man books that I got. So I guess that's okay. I can live with that, I guess. I'm really disappointed about the 9.4. So the remainder of the books are books that I had said I was going to put in and took a stab at the grade. So I'm going to go through them, and what I've done is I've covered up the grade with a piece of blue painter's tape in honor of Reggie. Blue painter's tape, you won't be able to see because it's black marker on blue, but I put the grade that I said I think it's going to be, and then I'm going to tear it off and show you what it really is. So Black Panther 1 was an A-OK from my friend Tina, and it was really in great shape, but when I gave it a clean and a press, it came out even nicer, and I was so pleased, and I thought, this is going to be an 8.5. I was sure of it. In that ballpark, right? Like, give or take 0.5. In reality, it's a 9.4. So that really came back nice. This, when I get my wall up and running in my room the way I want it, this is gonna look really sweet on my wall, Tina. Thank you so much. That is really awesome. Next up is a book that I bought at a show in Newmarket, Ontario for an exceptionally good price, raw, and it was in beautiful condition. And I gave it a clean and press anyway. And so you can't see, but I said I thought it would be a 9.6. It's Booster Gold 1, first appearance of Booster Gold in Skeets. I said 9.6. 9.8. So this was an exceptionally good buy for me, but this is actually already earmarked to my friend Booster Goldie, who has a channel on here, and I've said before, check her out. This is earmarked for her. She's a huge Booster Gold fan. She does not have this book in a 9.8. So this is going to her, so it's already spoken for. But I'm glad a friend can get it, and somebody I know who's really going to appreciate and enjoy it. Next up, Edge of Spider-Verse #2, first appearance of Spider-Gwen. I said 9.6. I'm hoping it was a 9.8. In reality, I was on the money. It was a 9.6. So that's not too bad. Again, came in a large lot of spider-related books that I picked up. Might have even been the same lot as the other Spideys, but anyway, 9.6. You know, can't complain. So that's great. Next one up, Flash number 324, where the Flash kills Eobard fawn. Spoiler alert. Anyway, it's not really spoiler, the cover says so. Anyway, I bought this at an auction and it was in really great shape. So I actually said it would be a 9.2, and I was kind of really hoping it would actually be higher than that. And in reality, it was actually lower. It was a 9.0. And to be truthful, I'm a little disappointed. I actually really think it's in great condition. Again, no graders notes or anything. I don't really know kind of what the deal is. It looks pretty crisp and clean to me, but maybe they found something that I didn't notice. So, and if you've seen my previous video where I unboxed the previous CGC shipment that came back, and I was amazed at how good some of the grades were compared to what I thought they would be, especially that Moon Knight one with a big crease down the back, and it still got a 9.6. I'm suspecting I had a different grader for these because they seem to be a little harsher. So next up, Ghost Rider Volume 2, number 15, famous glow in the dark cover. I had actually said 9.8. I went all out in this one. I was sure this was going to be a 9.8, and in reality, it was a 9.6. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. I mean, it's one of those funky covers, and you know, who knows where the 0.2 nick came from. I don't really know, but that's okay. That's okay. Next up, I threw this in. It doesn't have a ton of value, but I kind of like it, and it might go on my wall. Green Lantern number 19. It's a variant, the Alfred E. Newman variant cover. I again bought this at an auction, saw it come up as a lot, and I thought, that's so cool, I want that. So I thought a 9.6. I think it's in really great condition. I said 9.6. Incredibly disappointed to find out it was a 9.2. If I'd known it was going to be a 9.2, I wouldn't have bothered having it slabbed. But still, I'll probably find a place on my wall somewhere, rotating in and out of my wall once I get my wall going. It's kind of a cool book. Maybe I'll end up selling it for a few bucks. I don't know, whatever. But it doesn't have a lot of value, so I'm not really worried either way. Next up is a key that is, I think, going to continue to go up. It's a modern key, but there's still talk about this character maybe showing up in the MCU at some point. Red Hulk, first appearance. Hulk 1, first appearance of Red Hulk. So I said 9.4. And in reality, I got a 9.6, so that's pretty good. I'm not going to complain about that. I think it looked worse before I pressed it. And this is a major key, so I'm happy to have it. A book that was hotter a little while ago, I don't think it's nearly as hot now. So I'm a little late to the game in terms of getting this slabbed. But Mortal Hulk 2, first appearance of Dr. Fry. I thought this was in excellent shape. I actually said 9.6 and got a 9.4. Okay, again, don't really know kind of what they cited for this in terms of giving it a nick down even more. I don't see any like ticks or anything. The only thing I could think is the cover doesn't look like it's wrapped quite 100% right. The staples are kind of more towards the front of the book. And there might be like a little something going on in the bottom spine down here, which you really can't see. A little bit of like, there's a little bit of discoloration or lack of color. So maybe that was it, I don't know. Next up was a book that I've had in my collection since I was a kid. Masters of the Universe #1 from Star Comics, which was a Marvel Comics imprint where they did a lot of children's licensed comics. Heathcliff the Cat, I think Care Bears. One of them was Masters of the Universe, which of course is always a huge property and a big fan favorite. So I said this was going to be a 9.2. Like I've had this for years, and so I gave it a press and a clean. It came out really well. The wrap isn't so good. Like the back wrap is kind of coming around the front a little bit, and so it's not quite right. But it wasn't in really bad shape. So 9.2, I said, and I got a 9.4. So I'm pretty happy with that, and ultimately this book will probably end up going up for sale. I don't have any particular love one way or the other, and I know it's, I'm not a big Masters of the Universe fan, so a lot of my Master stuff will end up going for sale. Next up was a book I got as part of a very large, sort of an AOK. It was somebody I know in real life who had a bunch of comics they bought when they were buying comics back in the the late 80s, early 90s, reading them, keeping them in like paper bags they bought them in, and just when they moved recently, they're like, do you want the comics? And I'm like, sure. And they just gave me their comics. Sandman #1 from the Neil Gaiman run. Also gaining some popularity again because I think it's going to be, I don't know if it's HBO or one of the streaming services is doing a Sandman series. So based on this version of Sandman. So I said a 9.4. Sometimes I err on the side of caution. And he says he can't peel off basic painter's tape. I have no nails, so well, I'm adding 20 minutes to this video just trying to get the stupid tape off. Yeah, okay, there we go. 9.6. Nice. Very happy with that. Very happy with that. Considering it probably spent 20 plus years inside of a paper bag. So that's not bad. Oh, I just scared Margie because the tape got caught. Sorry, Margie. Come. Scar, Son of Hulk, #1 variant cover. I sent it in because I like the cover. I just really quite liked it. So I set a 9.4. And wow, so much for having a quick video. And at least I was dead on the money, 9.4. So I nailed that one pretty good. That was not bad. Next up is one of my favorite purchases I bought recently. That's a famous Neil Adams Superman cover, Superman 317. It looked really sweet in the auction listing. Looked really clean, didn't see a lot of nicks or anything. And when I got it, it was in really nice shape. Gave it a press and a clean, of course. And so I said this would be a 9.4. And I got a 9.6, which is really nice for a book that I got at an auction. I don't know the history, where it's been, whatever. And I should point out, white pages. Everything in here, except for one book, are all white pages. So white pages, really happy with that. Next up, Uncanny XMen #244, first appearance of Jubilee. I have two of these. This one is the better of the two. It's so good, I said it's a 9.6. They gave me a 9.0. Now, out of almost everything I've done here, this is the one that hurts the most because I have absolutely no idea why it's a 9.0. I'm gonna, I guess, take another look at it more carefully and try to see, but there's really not a lot going on here that I think would justify a 9.0. But so if this is a 9.0, I don't even want to bother putting the other one in. Next up, one of the books that was, at least in the early days of CGC, one of the most graded books that they did, which was the Wolverine Limited series #1. Now this one is from my collection. I bought this brand new when it came out. So it's been in my collection for ages. I gave it a press, a clean. I said it's a 9.0. I got a 9.4. So again, I'm really happy with that, to have that in a 9.4. I have more than one copy of this. The other one I don't think is nearly good. I might have 2 more copies. I have to go see. I've got my comics are a mess. I've really got to sort that out. Anyway, next up, I've got 2 more books. This is really interesting for me. This is X-Men 93. Obviously, X-Men 94 was the first in continuity numerical issue that had Storm, Nightcrawler, Colossus, etc. So their second appearance after the Giant Size X-Men 1. So this is the last before that. This is the only book I have that's off-white to white pages. And one of the reasons I put this in was because it is the only book in my collection that is a Mark Jewelers insert. I bought this along with X-Men 94, 95, and 96, I think, in an auction lot. 94 is going to be going in soon to CGC. So I said 8.5, and I got an 8.0. So, you know, that's pretty close. I'm pretty okay with that. Wasn't too far off the mark. So I'm happy to have that. Now, the last book in my grouping here is X-Men number 4, first appearance of Omega Red. Now, this one, if I mentioned on Instagram, and I think I maybe mentioned this in a previous video, I bought this just before the pandemic got really crazy. I bought this at a toy and comic show near Toronto, or North Toronto, can't remember. No, it was in Ajax, it's where I live. I bought this in Ajax. It was like a 10-minute drive from my house. Anyway, I went over this 4 times before I bought it, and I won't lie to you, I paid $10 Canadian, which right now is about $7 American at the current exchange rate. And I said it's a 9.8. I was very confident in my grading on this. And I was right on the money. So, $10 Canadian, $7.50 American. This is my deal of the year, I think. I couldn't believe it, and that was totally worth it. That was awesome. So that is my CGC unboxing, such as it is. Not really an unboxing, an unveiling, if you will. Anyway, so I was hoping to bring this down under 20 minutes, which I've done, but apparently it's still super duper long. I talk too much. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'm gonna do another video soon to show you the things I'm gonna be sending to CGC next time, which is gonna be full of Silver Age and Major Keys. Really hot stuff. I'm really stoked to show it to you. I can't wait to one day get them back. I don't know if I'm gonna bother guessing the grades, because I mean, it's gonna be really hard to do with Silver Age, but it'd be an interesting experiment to see how well I do with things that are not modern. Anyway, like, share, subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment below. I'll do my best to respond. I really appreciate everyone who takes the time to watch my videos. One day I'm going to try to branch out and do something that's not an unboxing. I just have to maybe get some more confidence in terms of what I want to kind of put out there in the world. So thanks very much. Really appreciate it. Take care, everyone. Stay safe, stay home, stay self-isolated, be healthy, and hopefully the world will be back to normal soon. See you later.